He's on recording. I see it. Ja. Oké.
Hij doet het.
Hij doet het. Okay, I'm seeing a little sign there. Okay. Okay, this is about non-duality. And non-duality is that there's only one. There is only one. So there are not two. There only seems to be two. And when there's a me in the story, in the dream, you could say, there seems always two things. There's good and bad. There's one place and another place. There's you and other people. There are always two, seems to be two. And when there are two, it's strange enough, there's a missing. There's somewhere, there's a missing, the feeling of missing, the feeling of, also a feeling of not good enough. It has to be made right. You have to do something about it. There's something not right and I have to make it right. There has to be change. Everybody, when there's a need, it's always about changing. It's always about, this is not good enough and I have to go to do something to make it right. And then when it's about maybe it's about yourself, about your behavior, about your health, about the world. It's not good. We have to make it better. There's always something you will go into. There's always a path to go to a better world, a better person, a healthier person. It's always about, this is not it. When there's no me, it's so obvious that the only thing there is just this. And there is no good this or bad this. It's only just neutral. It's just this. This is the only thing. And that's the only way you could put it, because you cannot describe it. Just what's happening. You can't describe it because it's always new. It's always already this, and then it's just this. So it's always changing. It's obvious that there's also no good and wrong. There is no person, there is no individual. So there is never been an individual. So there's nothing good or nothing wrong. When there seems to be a me, and that's the brain, is capable of making a center in. It seems that you're in your body and that there's a center and that you are the center. And it's a construct of the brain. It's a misunderstanding. There is no me. There never has been a me. This is not about losing your me. This is about there is already no me. So there's no need to change. There's no need for a path. There's no need for anything. It's already this, so it's complete. It's already complete. It's the way the moving it's the way the circumstances seems to be. It's just what's happening. And it's not only what's happening, it's also about what is apparently happening. That's the more it's even more difficult to understand that it's not happening at all. There's nothing happening. There's only an apparent happening. It seems that it's happening. It's, you could say, a play of light, and it seems very convincing. And sure, when there's me, everything seems very real and very solid, very convincing that it's you are in your body, you have a life, there are circumstances and other people, there's the world, and you have to do your best to make your life work. You have to do the right thing, you have choice, there's time, there's time, and there seems to be a past and a future. There's a path, there's hope to make your life better, make the world better. This is about there's no one. When there's no one, everything falls apart. There's no time then. There's no need for anything. It's just this. That's all. That's everything. It's everything. You say everything is already complete. It's already everything. So there's no need for anything. There's no need for changing. There's no need to understand. It's just life happening in a certain way. And that doesn't mean that it's everything is all right. It's not about being all right, because then it's always in the story. There is no story. When there's a me, there's a story. Me is the story. And the me is always about there's something not good enough. That's the center of not being good enough. When there's no me, there's no good and wrong. It's just so obvious that there can't be something wrong. It's just what's happening. It's just neutral. It's complete. It's when there's pain, there's pain. When there's sadness or happiness, can be there. Anything can be there. It's no difference from this body mind or that body mind. There's no difference. It's just the same thing. It will not change. It will not be better. It never will be better. It's just what it is. And that's already what it is. So there's no change. Okay. I think it's the talk. If you want to say something or to share or to ask, you can unmute yourself and then have a talk.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. It's maybe more like sharing.
Yeah.
Because it's, I notice that thinking about the future is always disturbing, always anxious.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if I thinking about it in a good way or in a bad way. It doesn't matter. The result is the same always. Despite I understand that it's I understand that it's all this thinking. It just it's like a shuffling of variants or choices, or it's never about something real. It's never about something solid, because it's always changing, the future. I mean, and this shuffling never ends. It's always
this shuffling. What do you mean by shuffling?
Shuffling, like continue to rotating of different ways to do something, or different variants of different variants of the results I can get from my actions. And it never stops, and it's quite strange for me why it never stops.
There is of course no future, because there's no time. But when there's a me, it seems that there's a past and a future. It's always in time. That's just so normal. It's all the thinking is about or the past or the future, or how can I do this, or how can I be like that. When there's something missing, there's such a huge drive to find it, to look for the right thing, to make it right, to feel more happy, or to get rid of that suffering or pain, and trying to get to the more freedom, or more nice feelings, or things like that, better life. And the thoughts are more a tool from the me for it seems that they help to get a better life, or to get somewhere. The strange thing is that the thoughts are only thoughts. They have no influence at all, but they seem really important. And they just are thoughts. It's just an energy thought thing. And we are so into the content that what you think, it's real, it's important, and you believe what's in it. It's just a sentence, and that's it. It's just a thought. It's just that energy, and it comes and goes, and it doesn't have any influence, any power at all. It doesn't have to go. It doesn't have to stop or something like that. It's just thoughts. That's it. And when there's a me, thought seems to be the tool to make it right. If that's not only a belief, we grew up with that. So it seems so normal. It's not even that you think, oh, I won't do that anymore, or something like that. It's just normal. Thoughts are so part of the whole structure and the whole survival system, the whole me. And the strange thing is to hear that there is no me, and that thoughts are just thoughts, and they have no influence at all. There's nowhere to go. There's no future. There's only this. There's only this. Wow. And we are so into understanding and trying and doing. That's the whole system of survival. And this is about what is. It's just this. And it's so tiny and so not important. It's just a feeling, or sitting on a chair. It's just that. And it seems odd because we're so into meaning and into this is important and this has meaning and this is of no use or something like that. No, nothing has any use, or I don't know if I use the right word, but it's without any sense. It's just what's happening. Like leaves in a tree are just like that, and like drinking coffee or crying or thoughts.
It looks like the feeling of missing and thoughts about I can get what I miss.
Yeah,
it's like this. It's the two sides of one coin. It looks like they are together. One give birth for another. It's like a circle, because I cannot find the reason which one of reasons the other.
Yeah,
I can't find it.
Yeah, and it's all and thoughts are all. It's always about cause and effect and reason, and this is why this is happening and things like that. But that's the me is. And the brain of the people is very good in abstracting, in thinking about what was happening and trying to find the reason, or find why is that happening, or what can I do, or things like that. It is only a dream. It's only a dream. And in the meantime, it's the sitting, just the sitting. You think maybe you're walking in the woods, and you're thinking about what happened, and you're thinking, what happened there, and it was very, and somebody passes, and that person sees only a body mind just walking. That's it, and that's it. The whole thinking of what's happening and what seems very important. It's just a dream. It's not real.
So there is no any purpose and no any value in anything.
Yeah.
I mean, as we imagined, if I should do this,
yeah,
because I can get there, and so there, and that's why it's important.
Yeah.
That's why it's important to do this.
Yeah.
But it's not like this.
No, in the story, it's always about that, because there is such a huge feeling of missing. But some people don't notice that. Some people are more aware of that. And then there's a huge drive to find or to do it right, or to have the good behavior. You think that when there's a good behavior, I will find it, or it will come to me, and it's because there's always a thing, the misunderstanding that there is someone, that there's someone inside that body, and that's have to look for a good feeling or good behavior or a purpose. Everybody has some different purposes, because it can't hear that this is it, that it's there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. That's the longing for I'm okay and you're okay, or things like that. A lot of books are written about that, but it's only in the concept. But somewhere there's still something like, oh, it's not yet there. It's maybe I'm a bit on the good part. I'm a good. There's a development and I'm better than before, but it's still not yet finished or something. It's always like that. And it can't, the me can't hear, this is already it. Because it wants to have freedom, free feeling, or free, or some state. A lot of people are looking for maybe a state of happiness or freedom, or the nature of, how do you say, just the real self or something. I don't know. There's always something calling, and that's not yet there, but you know what it is, or you don't know really, but may you have a sense of what it could be, and then you go on looking for it, or doing exercises or not doing exercises. Of everybody has a different, or knowing is a big thing in trying to be a better person, or finding enlightenment. Knowing there's nothing is important, and knowing everything is all right, and everything, there's no me. I know there's no me, but that's just knowing. That can be a clarity of things, and that can be helpful in that sense, that it seems more relaxing in your life. But there's still something missing. There's still something not yet right to hold on. And this is about loss. This is about losing everything. Losing everything. There's just nothing. There's no road. It seems to be that there's a person here in a certain way. There's just that body-mind thing. It's going, and there's no, it's an apparent thing. The body is also not real. We are so used to the body is just real. It's always there. It's there and it's not there in the same time. It's not real. It's amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Hi, Rose.
Hi, hello.
I just wonder, do we speak our thoughts? I mean, we have all these thoughts going all the time inside, all kind of thoughts, but when we speak, do we speak our thoughts as well? Or it's just a stream of thoughts?
Yeah, it's just this words coming without thoughts. No, and that's no. When there's a question, there's just words coming like that. But it's not, it's the same when there's a question. It's also said that. It's not that you think, oh, I'm going to say that, and then you say that. It's just talking.
Just coming out.
Yeah, but it's the same there. It's no different. Yeah, it's always like that. And there's, on top of it, there can be a dream of that thoughts are managing your life, or you have to choose and things like that. But the way, the asking the question is the same as answering, or it's just word coming out. Yeah.
It is funny, like when I listen to this message, it's like there's a big resonance, or like when I speak about it, but when sometimes the thought can really resist the message, the thought can create like some kind of resistance, because suddenly there is nothing I have to do, or the mind doesn't like it. It doesn't like the fact that there is like nothing to do.
Yeah. No.
It's strange to watch it. It's like suddenly there is not, this is it. There's nothing else to go, nothing more to do.
Yeah. It's just this. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, it's just too simple for the mind.
It's too simple. So it loves more complication, the mind, that you can work it out.
Yeah, right.
Or you can think, what can I do? Oh, this is what I can do. Or not, oh, this is what I won't do anymore.
And I've been noticing it like during the day, just simple things, like I do something and there is this feeling like there has to be more, or I have to be different, very subtle thoughts, but it's just there. It's like zooming all the time.
It's coming all the time. It's so embodied. It's so normal.
Sometimes very subtle, very the voices, it's always there.
You're so used to it, so it's so normal.
And suddenly sometimes there's also like moments of like that it's much more like quiet or like more empty, and then suddenly it comes back again like no, but it cannot be that,
Sure. I think that's for everybody. It's on the day, in and out, like that.
True. And then I just never noticed it, but now it begins to be more like that I can look at it more clearly. Anyway, thank you.
Okay, thank you. I see a chat. Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, maybe you can use your chat function also if you want to. I see a chat, and you can have. I will read it, and maybe there's an answer or something to say. You said thoughts have no power, and then you said that I had thoughts are telling you that you're not good enough, and that these thoughts are the cause of separation. That's paradoxal. These thoughts are that's different. That's what I said. The thoughts are not the cause of separation. I didn't say that. This is I don't know, which is, there is no cause. That suddenly there is separation. Suddenly you could say, to explain it, that the brain of the people are very abstract, are capable of abstract thinking. So separation can happen. They can abstract, and then you look at yourself or you look at the world, and it seems like you are there and other people are there. And when there's a me, that's a seemingly function of the brain that makes, how can you say that? It's the brain, so as I can see it, is that the me is also part of the whole survival system. It seems that it's the center of the survival system, and it has tools like thoughts. So thoughts can, it seems that when there's a survival system and there's a me and a separate world, then there's time and everything is real, and choice, and it seems like you have a choice. Then the thoughts are the function. It's more that you think that through your thoughts you can choose, you can do things. This, you have to think it through, or you have to know to go to somewhere or to prepare or things like that. And so it's more the tool. It's not, there is no cause. There is no cause of separation. It's just what, separation is just what seems to happen, but it's the separation is not real. The separation is only real in the dream of me. When there seems to be separation, there is also a me in the center of the, it seems that it's in the center of the body. And the thoughts seems to help to think about choices and things like that. Thoughts can also, there are abstract thoughts, and you can say there are also more concrete thoughts, that you make a list of shopping list, and then you go to the shop and things like that. It's more, just more concrete.